Could you please introduce yourself?
This is the Clown, number 6, percussionist, Slipknot.
You just arrived in Amsterdam, you told me. What have you done so far?
Walked around, went to the Vincent van Gogh Museum, went to a couple coffee shops, hung out with some friends, just walked around, check it out. Love the culture here, love the people here.
What do you like about the art? Because you're going to visit the Van Gogh Museum?
He's forever, man. He's his goal is what I understand. He wasn't very understood in his time, and he just did what he knew and what came came from within to get out, and that's pretty much what I'm doing. But I'm a big fan of impressionistic painting. So,
do you paint also yourself?
I don't yet. I want to. It's a life ambition to paint, but I think there's a lot into it, and I want to do the necessary steps for myself before I get into it. You know what I mean? I have a certain love for it, and I want it to be the real thing for me when I get to it. But it's just you just don't pick it up unless you're a natural. You know what I mean? And anybody can paint, anybody can do art.
You can. It's never too late to learn.
Yeah, no. You can do anything you want. And you don't even need to paint by rules to have it be good. You know what I mean? I just have a certain way that I want to do it, and I'm almost done collecting all my knowledge to where I can start.
Did you practice a lot already?
No, it's not really a practicing thing. It's more of just downloading, just downloading the world and the layers and tying it all together. And you have to tie things together through brush strokes, through color combinations, through fine lines, through rough lines, circles, squares, you know what I mean? And I'm just putting it all together. I'm doing photography, right now. I've been doing photography about a couple of years now.
Was that also an ambition of you?
Yeah. But I have my own, I gotta do stuff like this. But you gotta look at it both ways. That's a Polaroid.
Wow. Could you explain this one?
It's Sid.
Okay. Just taken once.
And I try to get as much color and life as I can from a single force. I go nuts with it. I want to get my masters on this.
Are you going to use it for an album cover or something?
No, I'm just constantly, I'm just constantly
collecting photos.
Yeah, I constantly
taking pictures all the time.
All the time. Got to do it, man. It's.
But that's also cool because sometimes I speak to musicians who are pretty bored or smoking all day or just watching videos in a hotel. But you're going to visit some cool things, some really cool cultural things here.
I live in my own imagination. I handle this touring like it's being on vacation. Slipknot picks up the bill, and I go out and see the world. Tonight I'll get to perform God for about 60 minutes and get to live life to its fullest. Today, not very many, there's not another single person in the whole state of Iowa besides the 9 of us who can say that, there's only 2 in the band who can say they went to the Vincent van Gogh Museum and then got to rock how many ever people are going to play tonight. That's serious to me. And in 20 years from now, when I look back on my life, I'll be able to sit down and go, yeah.
If I don't know these years.
I can sit back and go, hey, I was fucking 32 years old, played Amsterdam for the 3rd time, and went to the Vincent van Gogh Museum. A couple of my friends bought some prints. These are all the pictures I took of that day. Time's running out.
Are you also collecting photos and stories? Are you also writing stories with every photo or something?
Well, I got the story up here.
Yeah.
So
maybe you're gonna later.
Like this was in Berlin, or this was in Stockholm.
But how did you do it? Because it's one upside down and one just straight.
I'm just that guy, man.
Isn't it worked out with Photoshop or something?
No, that's a real deal. That's the fucking real Polaroid right there. I study it. I go there. I'm all about the chemicals, the process, the time involved.
You came from Germany today. How was that?
It's good. We had a bit of a crazy show last night. I'll go on the record just for everyone to understand. We did a rather short set, and it was nothing against the fans. The maggots are the maggots. We just were playing a smaller place, but we gave them something that they have to understand. We gave them Iowa. We gave them the song Iowa. It's the only time we've played it. Last time we played it was when we recorded it. So we gave him something special, but we had a lot of things taken away: our kabuki, the opening band, the backdrops, Joey's drum solo. It was just, and it wasn't a matter of punishing the fans. We would never do that. But we played a really short set. We have an art, and we want to do the art, and we decided to step it up and give them something even more artsy than an hour and a half show. We gave them the song Iowa. They're the only people in the world that heard it. I mean, so, it is what it is. The tour's been going off without a hook, man. We've been having a real good time, and everybody's been treating us real kind, and everything's cool.
What happened after the release of the album Iowa? It's a killer record, by the way.
Thank you. Well, some crazy motherfuckers flew a couple planes into the trade centers, and everybody who fucking promotes, the harder way, is suffering. But, it doesn't bother us. It's been a hard year for everybody, dude. Not just Slipknot, for everybody. So, we're just rolling.
Didn't keep you from touring?
No, man. We tour. That's what we are, and we're a touring band.
Yeah.
I give a fuck two shits less about the album or videos or any of that. It's touring. We do this to get the connection. I do this to. I'm in Amsterdam, dude. I could be in Des Moines, Iowa, sitting in my basement going, what? Instead I'm in fucking Holland. I'm in Amsterdam with my friends, and I just went and saw the Vincent van Gogh Museum, and my fucking label paid for it. You couldn't, you know what I mean? You can't.
It can be better.
It can't be better. I wish my wife and my children were here.
Oh, you just got a little boy, is that right?
3 kids. Yep, 2 girls and a boy.
How is it to be on the road with all your bandmates? Because don't you have any fights or something? Because you're a long time on the road.
We're really good with the fighting aspect. We do pretty well. We just ignore each other more than we would fight each other, you know what I mean? But we're on a common goal. Everybody knows their duty, and that's it. We know what we got to do, and that's the end of it.
Are you an aggressive band?
Oh. If I didn't think you were paying attention, man, you know what I mean? Yeah.
I've seen you a couple of times, maybe 4 or 5 times, and you are great on the stage.
Yeah, we're not fucking around,
How did you evolve in such a big music biz a couple of years ago?
It's easy, man. We're just the truth. The truth will set you free. The maggots are the whole reason why you get success. It's not me. I only have a voice, and they decided to make my voice acceptable. It's really up to them, but the only reason why it worked with them is because we're the truth, and they saw it fit. They're like, you're the truth, we want to give you the love and bring you the success, and that's what they do.
How did the recording sessions went? When did you start writing, and how did the writing process follow?
We write every day of our lives. I'm writing right now. And it's not really done until everybody puts their signature on it. Even if that means not putting something on it, then that means that member put something on it. You know what I mean? We just roll with it. There's the core band. Corey writes the lyrics, and I write some lyrics too, and so do other guys in the band. But Corey writes the lyrics, and then there's Paul, the bass player, Mick and Jim, the guitar players, and Joey, the drummer. And they're the core band. They're the core band, so they'll get into that realm, and then the rest of us will fall into place when needed. We don't push facts.
Don't you do any concessions or something?
We can't. Well, dude, we could write hits all day and night if we wanted to, man.
Well, the kids like it, so that's the only reason.
Yeah. We can do hits too, for the simple fact that I want to hear Corey sing. I love it when Corey sings. Why
he does it a lot more.
Why wouldn't I want Corey to sing?
Why did you choose Iowa as an album title?
It's just a little give back piece, a little give back. Tired of everybody. Why from Iowa? Why not, dumbass? Gotta be from somewhere. There's no gods on this world, only humans.
Just let's see who you are.
Yeah, man, I'm from Des Moines, Iowa. What difference does it make, Yeah, it's like, what? It's like they answer their own fucking questions. They want to know why I hate the industry so much. Well, why would it matter where the fuck I'm from? I'm making an album, people love it. You're making money off it. Leave me the fuck alone. It's ignorant, the industry.
About Corey, he writes lyrics and you make the music. How does making a song evolve with you?
Whoever starts it. Someone gets it. Yeah, someone will get a riff. Everybody in the band fucks around with the guitar. Every member. You come up with a riff, and then the next guy, if he's feeling it, he'll add something. Go. Makes no difference, who did it. There's no right or wrong way. people like to say there's a couple songwriters and all this, and I'm here to tell you that in Slipknot it is what it is. It's 9 people and ain't done. There ain't no one guy doing any of it. I mean, it doesn't go off without 9 people. Period.
It's all just jamming around and just saying, okay, let's.
Well, no, it could be more focused than that, but I mean, it's not done until all 9 of us are on it.
Easy for you to write a song for the band?
For me?
Not easy for the band.
Oh, yeah, it's very easy. Dude, we could be writing all the time. We could have 30 albums out right now if we want to. We write, dude. We get serious, you know what I mean? We dig in. I mean, that's why... Could I write a song tonight with Slipknot that would last the entirety of our career? I don't know. But I know that we're not at loss for ideas, and I know that once we dig in, we know how to dig in. We know how to get in there. We know how to not blow it off.
You are not only a musician, you're also a producer, and you're just sort of kind of A&R manager, isn't it? You just did Mudvayne.
Right. Yeah, I do a couple.
Thanks for that.
Oh, yeah. I just do a couple things, you know what I mean?
What's coming? How did you hook up with Mudvayne?
Well, that was more of my manager thing. The only thing I really did was just help them get their start.
Yeah, but it's your influence.
Yeah, I was, they had all their music and they had all their art and their concepts. They had all their shit together, but I was just in there in the beginning to reassure that they got in, And more importantly, I got them tours. And, that's what no one understands, I mean, that's a big part of it. I could give a fuck less who you are, it's what you're doing, so, I didn't do anything specifically on the album, but I gave them a lot of tours to help sell that album. I'm getting a little more focused, though. I'm going to get an agent, and, I'm going to get a little more focused. I'm going to work with a couple bands. I'm going to open up my own label.
What's the name of that?
Well, Maggot's out right now, and I don't know exactly what we're going to be doing with that, only because the industry is just such in shambles. And I already have one band right now that's completely my own, Down the Sun.
Okay.
And
That's your first band?
Yeah, I'm doing all the art. I did all the art for their sleeve, and I got all that shit done.
This stuff, photographs on their album?
Yeah, on their album. The whole thing I did.
I haven't seen it, so sorry for that.
It's not out yet. I mean, things are in a little dismay because of the bombing. The industry is just in fucking shambles.
So that's the first band on Down the Sun.
Yeah, but it's not. All that's not really a priority. I mean, Down the Sun is. They're a priority to me. Okay, but I mean, I want to stay focused. I'm in Slipknot, so I'm starting light, and I'm starting with Down the Sun, and they're all my bros. And that's why I'm working with them. Really, is because they're my bros. And their music fucking rocks, and their heads are in the right place, and they're killers, When I talk to them, they have a lot of hunger like I have, and that's the only way I can be involved is when they're the real deal, and that band is the real deal, All
the heads in the same way.
Yep, and as long as our thought process are in the same world, then I can be involved, But I'm not going to just go out and work with a bunch of shit.
Is it also the time right now, because you're pretty safe in the music biz right now, to do some side projects? Because Corey's also doing Super Ego.
Well, we just all need to create, man. I mean, we can't just not create. And there's a lot of things being missed because they might not potentially be a Slipknot thing. Maybe they're more of just a Corey thing. Well, Corey needs to give that to the world. The world needs to accept that because we are 9 guys that are going in 9 different directions. There's not 2 of us going in the same direction.
Too difficult sometimes?
Nah. It is.
You know each other for a long time.
Yeah, I don't want this shit to last. I don't want it to last.
What about
if it lasts, then it won't be real.
What about the band Slytherin? He's recording an EP with them?
Yeah, he's producing them. Yep.
They're like 12 years old.
Yeah.
That's pretty strange.
It is. That's why maybe we're doing it. Corey likes them, and they're really talented, and he's getting them focused and doing some stuff.
When it's coming out, do you know that?
I don't know anything too much about it. Corey keeps it under wraps a little bit.
A new single. It's I heard My Plague. How's it doing? It's just came out. So.
I don't know.
Why the decision to do My Plague? It's a killer song, but
yeah, I think it's just the obvious one. I mean, for radio.
Did you already do a video clip?
No, we haven't done anything.
Are you going to do it?
I don't know. No, I just want to make the next album, dude. I mean, I'm done with Iowa. I'm beyond it. I'm ready to go, and it's we're pretty much going to get done with this tour and then go back. So, I mean, to me, it's like, whatever.
Any plans to record all the new album?
Yeah, there's some ideas. going on. There's some serious shit going on. We're talking about it, but I don't really want to say anything. You know, what's going on? You know what I mean? But we're definitely putting it together.
It's coming out this year.
It'll come out 2002.
You promise?
I can't promise. We would like.
But you focus on 2000.
We're focusing on 2002. Absolutely, 100%. You know how things are, especially with us. We're always a little late, but that's because we're perfectionists. We're just, you know, it's just got to be the way it's got to be, or it doesn't happen.
Okay, one short question: Ross Robinson again for Iowa?
Again, you know, I don't.
Why for Iowa?
Why for Iowa? Just the obvious choice. You know what I mean?
But is he helping you out in some different ways?
Sure, you know, but I don't know if any producer would help. I mean, they all would. You know what I mean? They're all just artists, man, that help out. You know what I mean? Ross is a beautiful person. He does his mojo anytime he works with us, and that's all that could be expected. You know.
What are the next plans for Slipknot or coming months?
Finish this postponement. We got this in Australia and Europe, Japan to do. That's it. Be done March 31st, man. And, you know, things always come up. You know, I can't say we'll just go home and work only on the third album because, you know, some stuff might come up. I mean, there's some festivals in August that we'd like to get back together for and do, you know, Reading and Leeds and all these things. And
are you coming back to Lowlands Festival or something?
We like to do all that stuff, you know what I mean? But we have to, you know, we just have to see where we're at and see if time permits and if the band can practice. And
but in August, at that time, you're in Europe. So So we can expect you here. Mm-hmm. What do you expect from tonight?
As usual, just brutality, man. Pain. Lots of pain.
It's a big place, 5,000 people.
Cool.
And it's a music hall, Heineken Music Hall. It's the name says itself. It's a music hall, especially made for music. So.
Very good.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, man.
Thank you very much.
I appreciate it. Thanks. Thank you and all maggots. Just be.